The finish of this look, the eyes, the skin, the lips, oh Lord. Ha, oh wow, see beauty. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Okemute. If it's your first time here, hello, thank you for joining the family. And if it's not your first time seeing me, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. My voice feels very croaky this morning. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How have you guys been? Today we're going to be creating a look as per usual. I'm going to be doing my makeup step a little bit different today. I'm going to be starting with my brows and my eyeshadow. I can't remember the last time I did this. Usually I'll do my skin work first, but today, because of the way I want my eyeshadow to look, we're going to be doing the brows and the eyeshadow first. Going in with my NYX Can't Stop primer, I'm going to use that to quickly prime my brows because my brows tend to get oily. Can we focus? Okay, that's it. And I think I'm also going to add a little bit of foundation and powder on my brows. I'm trying out a new foundation today, you guys. But we're going to be talking about that much later. Looks like this foundation is ready. You can use your foundation brush or your beauty sponge for this part. There's no particular reason why I'm using my fingers. Anyways, I'm just using my fingers because I want to use my fingers. So let's set that with a little bit of powder. I'm going to be using my Iman powder. This is the powder that I normally will use all over my face. So I'm just going to use that and my beauty sponge. Now we have to wait for the clear mascara to dry down, and I got one of those hand fans, and I didn't realize I had to buy like a battery with it. I don't know what I was thinking, or I thought the battery was something I could get easily at any store, but apparently not. You're supposed to use this weird type of battery for it, and I've not gotten that one, so we just have to wait for this to dry down. That has dried down like nicely. I almost said light. Okay, so that has dried down nicely, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in the shade Black Brown to fill in my brows. My brows are filled in nicely, and you guys, I finally decided to trim my brows by myself, and I think I did a pretty okay job. I didn't do too bad. I would never take a blade close to my brows because I can't do that. I can't even shape any other person's brows. Like, it's not just me, I don't know how to do it. But anyways, I think I didn't do too bad, and half of me doesn't want to clean up these brows because I feel like it's neat and nice enough, but I don't know. I think I'm going for that extra sharp brow look today, so I'm just going to clean it up. And I'm going to be using my two concealers from L'Oreal. One is in the shade Chestnut and the other is in the shade Honey. If you're not new on my channel, you already know this concealer. So my brows are done, and now I'm going to move on to do my eyeshadow. And for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using a tape because I want that sharp edge to my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to be using a regular sellotape. We're going to be playing with green today, so going in with my NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to be using this green shade right here. I switch brushes. I'm going to go in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder just to retain the color that I have going on my brow bone, and I'm just going to use that to blend the edges of the green out. So tap on that a little bit, dust off the excess. And this look was inspired by Savannah Silva. I love her. I watch her videos on YouTube here. She did this blue eyes with this sharp edge, and it was so cute, and that was what made me remember, oh, I used to like the eyeshadows with the sharp edge, and I just wanted to try it out today. Going into my Juvia's Place Zulu palette, I'm going to be using this green shade right here. Put these colors together though, can you guys see how gorgeous they're coming together? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. So going back into the dark green that I used earlier, I'm just going to dot right here just to blend so we don't have no harsh lines. I'm just going back in to blend the edges out with a blending brush. So that's it for the eyes for now, and now I'm going to move on to do my lashes, and the lashes I'm going to be using is from AliExpress. Look at that style though, so cute. While my lashes are getting prepped, I'm going to be moving on to skin work, and I'm going to be using my Gleam by Melanie Mills highlighter as per usual, but today I'm going to be mixing two shades. I'm going to be using rose gold and bronze gold, no, deep gold and rose gold together. I remember when I didn't used to like doing my eyes first, because now I have to be super careful not to touch anything. Moving on to primer, I'm going to be priming with my NYX Angel Veil Primer. I'm going to move on to set stacks with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Deep. Moving on to even out my acne scars with my black opal foundation stick in the shade Suede Mocha. You guys are probably even used to all my makeup steps by now. If you've been watching me for a while, you probably already know what I'm gonna do next. My eyes just keeps going to my eyeshadow, like that green though. That green though. Green baby. You guys remember I said we're going to be trying out a new foundation, and the foundation I'm talking about is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I've heard good things about this foundation, but the last time I got the shade Mocha and it wasn't my shade, it was a bit light. So I got another shade, and the shade I got is Deep Rich, and it was the one I used on my brows, and I kind of feel like it's a bit too red. So I probably will mix both of them together, but I'll definitely use more of the Deep Rich and mix it with Mocha. Should I swatch it for you guys? Okay, you know what? Let me swatch it for you guys. This one that comes off red is Deep Rich, and the second one is Mocha. So I kind of feel like I fall in between somewhere, you know, in between the both of them. So I did two pumps of Deep Rich, that's the darker shade, and one small pump of Mocha. So this is what we have, and you guys, I love the finish of this foundation, like the whole matte vibe that it's giving me, and it feels very comfortable. My skin doesn't feel dry, and the look of it, everything. This foundation reminds me of the finish of my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. I keep looking at it because, man, can you guys see that finish? The finish of this foundation is so beautiful. And yeah, and I think the shade is actually settling in nicely as well. This is a very pretty foundation. Going in with the same concealers that we used earlier, using Chestnut first. Like everything is just blending nicely into this foundation. Just look at that. Look at that beauty. Wow. Let's go in with honey now. Just a tiny weeny little bit. Let's go ahead and set that with the same setting powder. My smile lines have not started to show yet. Usually my smile lines would be popping by now, and I can't see them. If my smile lines does not show by the time I'm done with this makeup, that means that this foundation is amazing. Even though I already love it, that would just excel this foundation for me totally. Moving on to bronzer, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty in the shade Mocha Mami. Going in with my Iman pressed powder in the shade Medium Deep. Going in with my Garnier Rose Water, I am going to use this all over my face. So now let's do something for our under eyes. We're going to use the same shades that we used earlier. Going into the Mini by Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using this shade right here on my tear duct area. I'm just applying a black liner on my waterline. Moving on to highlights, I'm going to be highlighting with my Milani highlighter palette in the shade 3. And I'm going to be using this shade right here that I've been in love with for a while now. This one right here. I'm going to use this shade right here on my nose. You guys already know what time it is. It's my favorite time. It's blush time, babies. After using the Fenty Beauty cream blush, I then realized that I had one other cream blush that I never reached out for because I don't know, because I've never tried out cream blushes. I used my money to buy it, but I never tried it out. But since the Fenty Beauty blush turned out nice, then I went to grab this one, and you guys, I'm in love with this blush. This is the e.l.f. cream blush, and can we focus please? So this is what the blush looks like, and you guys, this is such a pretty blush. It's a brown blush, and it also has like this kind of gold glitters in it. Tiny glitters. Is so beautiful. I've been using this blush like almost every time since I've tried it. Like I tried it once, and since then anytime I have to wear makeup like this has been my go-to. You just be glowing. This one, when you wear this one, man, you just be glowing. Once you turn your cheek like this, glow. You turn this side to glow. Baby girl, this one will make you look like a Gloria. So moving on to lips, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink, and this one is in the shade Protector. Going in with the second Maybelline Super Stay Lip Stain, and this one is in the shade Driver. Going in with my NYX Powder Lip Gloss, and this one is in the shade Fortune Cookie. Going in with a random clear lip gloss. Alright guys, so let me go get my hair together and I'll be right back with you guys. The finish of this look, the eyes, the skin, the lips, oh lord. Oh wow, see beauty. I look like money. I look like chocolates. I look like everything sweet that you can think about because hello. I'm a spec, sha. Wow. Okemute Ugwuamaka, fine. Just see the glory of the Lord Jesus. See the glory of the Lord Jesus radiating. Oh God. Man. Today is one of those days when, you know, the makeup, the hair, everything just comes together. And this foundation, can you guys see? My smile lines are not popping as bad as it usually would. I don't know if it's because I did my eyes first or the foundation, but besides that, the coverage of this foundation is actually beautiful, and this look came together really pretty. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Do not forget to like this video if you did enjoy, drop nice comments, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.